welcome to the Social Connection, where we bring you the latest from the virtual world. I'm Priyanka, with me is my colleague Shreya.
This week we will get you the top trends that rule social media. Also see the journey of two sisters who were separated by destiny and united by YouTube and Facebook. And in our special stories this week, watch how the grannies and grandpas are keeping up with the times.
Well, we'll also show you what exactly is the difference between two visually similar photo sharing sites. But first up, the trends this week.
Back to being an Aam Aadmi again, Delhi CM Arvind Kejriwal resigns.
Well, amid controversies, Sochi Olympics make it to the top trends this week.
Korean twin sisters separated at birth, united via YouTube and Facebook.
And the second edition of the YouTube Fan Fest enables you to know stars in the digital space better.
In national affairs, disruptions mantled the last session of the Parliament before the general elections of 2014. Both houses of Parliament were disrupted over the division of Andhra Pradesh and various other issues, with widespread reactions over social media platforms. Here's a report.
This seems like a last session. Former Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal said in the Delhi Assembly after his plan to introduce the Jan Lokpal Bill in the Delhi Assembly failed on Friday. Supporters and detractors alike took to Twitter to react on this big news. Hashtags Arvind Kejriwal, AAP, Jan Lokpal Bill and Anarchist Congress, BJP made their way to the top trends in no time. Kabir tweeted that even though he doesn't support AAP, he does think that it is fighting some strong forces since its very inception. Facebook wasn't far behind either when it came to reacting on the Aam Aadmi Party's leader. Shankar applauded Kejriwal's honesty while appreciating the work done by him, whereas Praveen criticized the Delhi cabinet while wondering how the party pitches itself in the national scenario.
आज हमारी सरकार इस्तीफा देती है.
The ruling United Progressive Alliance tried to pass 39 bills, including 6 anti-corruption bills and Women's Reservation Bill in this session of Parliament. The Andhra Pradesh Reorganisation Bill 2014 was introduced in the Lok Sabha on the 13th of February. Both the Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha saw violent disruptions over its introduction. In the extended winter session of Parliament, which began on the 5th of February, the government tabled the Rights of Persons with Disabilities Bill 2014, which gives effect to the United Nations Convention on the Rights of Persons with Disabilities. In the 6 sittings of the current session, the Lok Sabha has lost 95% of time to disruptions, while the Rajya Sabha has lost 92% of time. A report by PRS Legislative reveals that the ongoing 15th Lok Sabha has been the least productive, while the 7th Lok Sabha from 1980 to 1984 was the most productive in the history of India.
Creation of a separate Telangana has been in news for years. But this week, when introduction of the bill in the Parliament was expected, many expressed their opinion on Twitter. Seeking BJP's stand on Telangana bill, Abhishek Reddy asked Arjun Jaitley on Twitter if BJP would issue a whip to vote for Telangana bill if it was introduced in Rajya Sabha. Hashtags like Telangana, Telangana Bill were on the top trends on Twitter throughout the week. On YouTube, many news channels updated the views on the developments on the bills. Regional channel TV Telugu mainly covered the bill. The Jan Lokpal, on the other hand, saw many private channels uploading videos and debates they conducted.
After all the doubts and fears, Sochi Olympics finally saw a grand opening. However, not everything went to plan. With a pulse-raising opening ceremony about fun and sports, instead of terrorism, gay rights and coddling despots, the costliest ever Olympics finally kicked off last week. Here's a look at what happened in the virtual world regarding the opening ceremony.
Sochi Olympics was among the top trends on Facebook, and hashtags like Sochi Olympics, Olympic Games 2014, Sochi 2014 and Sochi Olympics 2014 started trending. However, a bureaucratic snap forced India's Olympic athletes to wave the Olympic flag at the opening ceremony rather than the tricolour. Bloggers like Joshua Keating commented that the Indian athletes won't be able to formally represent their country since the IOA has been suspended. However, later on the ban was lifted by the IOC, and this gave Facebookers a sense of relief. One, Mihir wrote that finally the Indian tricolour will be seen in Sochi. Be it extravagant performance or the lighting malfunction that led to the incomplete Olympic rings formation, Sochi Olympics opening ceremony attracted almost 3 billion global audiences and was a big hit on social media as well. With controversy surrounding Sochi Olympics 2014 from the very beginning, people across the world took to Twitter to debate discuss and talk about the latest sporting event. Images of celebration, competition and protest ruled Twitter this week. In YouTube, the social channel of Sochi Olympics 2014 saw them uploading videos of the opening ceremony, malfunctions, sports events and about the winners. Many liked, commented and the views keep increasing thousandfold.
Now let's take a look at the story of Korean twin sisters who were separated at the time of their birth and united via YouTube and Facebook. Twin sisters Anais Baudier and Samantha Futerman were adopted by two different parents in two different countries. They spent a lifetime apart and meet by chance encounter. It is neither a fiction nor a fairy tale. Let's check this out.
On 21st February 2013, Samantha, an American actor living in Los Angeles, received a message via Facebook that drastically changed her life. It was from Anais Baudier, a French woman studying in London. While Baudier was vigilant about keeping her social network information private, Samantha was an outgoing actress with her own YouTube channel and a big social media footprint. In December 2012, Baudier and her friends stumbled across Samantha's acting clip in YouTube and marveled at the facial similarities between the two. After a few light Google stalking sessions, Anais and her friends discovered that both girls were born on 19th November 1987 and adopted shortly after. Both had been adopted, Samantha by a family in Verona and Baudier by parents in Paris. French Anais knew immediately that it was possible for Samantha to be her biological twin sister and reached out to her through Twitter and Facebook. The twins are now making a documentary about their newfound relationship and the DNA test confirmation. And of course, for the DNA results, they say you'll have to watch the film to find it out.
The second edition of the YouTube Fan Fest, an exclusive live show, will be held in Mumbai on the 1st of March 2014. The YouTube Fan Fest gave fans, the digital media industry, an opportunity to get up close and personal with the stars that are succeeding in the digital space.
The YouTube Fan Fest will feature a star-studded roster of many breakout artists from across the world. Singers like Shraddha Sharma, musician Sanjay Tucker and stand-up comedian group AIB will perform live. The fest is bringing the best of YouTube's Hall of Fame to the Bandra Amphitheatre. The first edition was held in Singapore last year.
Cricket was one of the most discussed topics this week. First, India's debacle in the first test against New Zealand evoked criticism from cricket fans, with hashtag Team India trending across Twitter. And later in the week, IPL auction stole the show on Twitter. Let's see what the Tweeples had to say.
Expressing his anger over India's defeat in the test match, Nihar wrote that MS Dhoni has the record of losing most test matches abroad as Team India captain. During the IPL auction, there was a time that most of the trends, including hashtags, related to IPL only. Hashtags IPL auction, RCB, Yuvraj Singh and Dinesh Karthik were among the top trends. Expressing his view over the first day auction, one Twitter user tweeted, "Punjab and Chennai seem like the better teams after day one of the IPL auction. On paper at least, RCB not far behind though."
This Valentine's, a video by actor-director Sandeep Kishan was among the top trends on Facebook and YouTube. Let's take a look how it's spilled Valentine's fever on Facebook.
Sandeep Kishan got quite a lot of attention on Facebook because of his short film called A Silent Melody. The video has taken the audience by storm for its cute content. A Silent Melody, produced by Sandeep Kishan, was released on January 26, 2014. Initially, it did not garner much attention, but later on, the video started attracting viewers and became one of the hot picks on Facebook last week. One Prachi wrote about this cute short film, "Feeling good, enjoy your Valentine week with this cute little love story, A Silent Melody." This 10-minute long love story of a hearing and speech impaired girl adds a new meaning to Love Has No Language. It is about a young school teacher and a boy next door. One Pranav wrote, "A love story about a deaf-mute girl, a perfect way to usher in the month of romance. No matter that is universal, pervasive, no matter that we all have had our own tirades with this universal emotion, we are still suckers for a well-told love story. Watch it yourself."